The AI मेरे हिसाब से I will broadly classify into 3 lines. Okay. एक तो है प्रोसेस जिस तरह से हमने काफ़ी एफिशिएंट किया है, बट आई बिलीव ये इससे भी ज़्यादा एफिशिएंट हो जाएगा, राइट. इट बिकम मोर एफिशिएंट बिकॉज जो भी इंटरेक्शन होता था आज की तारीख में, देयर वाज अ ह्यूमन इंटरवेंशन, द ह्यूमन इंटरवेंशन इटसेल्फ विल गेट फर्दर, व्हाट डू यू से, प्रोडक्टिविटी विल गो अप, जिसकी वजह से यू विल फील मच बेटर, राइट. द एक्सपीरियंस विल बी मच बेटर. तो प्रोसेस is the biggest winner here. Two is naturally there is a lot of back-end activity, very heavy lifting with the actuaries too, because they basically are predicting ki future. That's a very unique, what do you say, science, जहाँ पे they predict कि कितने लोग expire होंगे.
Right? सही बात है, या कितने लोगों को एक्स बीमारी हो सकती है.
Which is basically they churn a lot of data to kind of do that. और वहाँ पे again AI helps in a big way in future. As of now, it's still very elementary, but I'm very confident the way जितनी जल्दी हो रहा है, that should come. But the biggest piece which I see is the customer getting benefited with AI. Right? आज की तारीख में the way they can question and ask these responses, आज की a lot of us believe, or rather there are some specific pieces where we go for advice, which can come into AI, right? So we are also working towards an AI-based advisory, right? We still believe कि human intervention तो लगेगा, and it's impossible for a specific sales individual to know everything. तो normally आपने देखा होगा कि एक sales वाला एक या advisor को देख लीजिए, उनके खुद के एक philosophies होते हैं, right? एक customer है, naturally you will do a need analysis, but there is always a bias which can come in कि मुझे एक product पसंद है, I am an advisor, you are my customer, right? There is a need analysis which I have done, but मेरा एक खुद का bias हो सकता है कि आपको ये ऐसे solve होना है, right? And this expertise can differ. This is where we are bringing in saying the advisor को हम एक AI agent दे रहे हैं, where he can further collaborate or actually collaborate his solution, जहाँ पे the advisory, the individual agent or the advisor who is actually talking to the customer, he is better equipped. वो ज़्यादा अच्छा advice दे सके, a much more informed. So I remember one of my earlier bosses. So then he was talking to me. He basically saying, he asked me a question, saying, there is a new agent who has just become an agent. If he is going and advising a customer, what are his chances of convincing him properly in terms of advising him properly, versus what is the chances that the chief distribution officer within the organization can convince or advise him in a much better way. Which I basically said, naturally, because he has such a huge amount of experience and the expertise coming in, inke advice naturally will be much, much better. So he was asking then, how can I have every agent of mine think like him? I think now AI can actually do that. So you can actually make this kind of an expertise available with every advisor within the organization, right? Which I strongly believe, जो आपने initially बोला था कि ये digital से has this gap kind of reduced. Digital की वजह से we have now established a reach within the interiors of the country, right? So every part, it's not a single corner where we can't reach, right? You don't need physical offices, which kind of help. तो ये तो आ गया, लेकिन this initial part कि मुझे insurance चाहिए, that is not getting kind of still. So this whole piece of the need getting created or the need being understood, that is still a challenge, which I believe AI can help us reach there. Because it's a trusted advisor, which again can reach to the interiors of the country, which is getting picked up. And that advice is where we are coming in saying that's a big role which I see AI coming in and playing.